one thing I noticed a lot of mechanics I see working on engines, but I don't see any of them talking about having this wire brush. This is just a motor. I think it's out of a table saw or something. You can buy them at flea markets and stuff. A washing machine motor works as good as anything. But this one has 2 spindles on. There's probably another one here you can't see, but it allows me to have 2 different wire brushes on. One of them with little shorter bristles, and they're stiffer. They take off paint and stuff like that. This one has been on there for years, but I use this one mostly for cleaning threads. This is what I'm talking about. This come out of a Rotax engine I'm working on out there. I see it's, you know, the plating on it's good, nothing wrong with that. The heads are maybe a little messed up. I can clean that up, but you can see they get kind of corroded. Some of them can be quite rusty and bad, and you don't want to put a thread like that back in a machined hole that's tapped real nice. So that those threads have to be cleaned off. That's the main thing I'm interested in, is making sure that the threads are clean. So that's what I was going to show you here. Anyways, I don't know what people do about this, but most of them, I go to a lot of people's houses and they don't even have a wire brush. So I don't know what they do. You just put it like that. You wear eye protection too while you're running one of these. I got safety glasses, my glasses here. But you can see where that's all rusty there as you rotate it under that brush. It makes it just like new. This part you can clean up too. Now after I do this, I can probably send it out to be replated. I get things barrel plated from time to time because it's pretty cheap to get them plated. And if I did that, then it would look like a new bolt plate. I'll probably just, it would eventually get rusted up again anyway, so I'll probably just load it up with grease and that sort of thing. So something to keep it from rusting. So if you're a tinkerer like I am, I don't see how you can live without a wire brush like this. You can also put if you're removing paint or something, things like that from a bunch of mechanical parts, you can use, they call it Scotch-Brite. It's a disc with Scotch-Brite. They're kind of pricey, I think, but they last a long time, and they really will. They'll take off paint off something, and it'll be, you know, ready to paint when you get done with it. So, or like I say, you could get them replated like that, something like that. I'll just take it, clean up the head on it. That's all that means. But you really need this to do the threads before you put it back in a hole. All the screws on an engine, before I put it back together, I go over the threads on all of them to get all the corrosion off there, and any burrs or nicks if you drop them on the floor and it bunged up a thread. This would help polish it up a little more. It won't take out a big ding, but it'll sure smooth things up a little bit. So, and also you can use it for deburring stuff. If you got a piece of steel, it's got sharp edges or something on it, you know, you can run it around on there like that and break the corner, and it takes the burrs off. So I really think everybody should have one of these. You might see someplace where I'm buffing parts for my motorcycle, and I have it's just like a pillow block. I'll turn this off. Pillow block with buffing wheels on each side. Pillow blocks are better than having the motor, because the motor kind of stops you from, you know, getting into stuff sometimes because it's in the way. You know, unless it has big long arms out on it. But the pillow block you can get around real good. And I suppose if I wanted to, I could put a guard around this, but basically I do this in a place where if it throws a bunch of crap all over the wall, it don't hurt anything. But I'll go over all the fasteners with that. I think it's a real important thing to have. One of the first things I'd have, that and a disc sander.